And then some of us now feel, oh, thank God that they are going to be on it, we're going to resolve it, we're going to come to some sort of solution or whatever, right? We accept that. But then what we'll now realize is that they will keep dealing and dallying and dealing and dallying and say they're investigating. And the whole time, what is happening, or some of us don't know, is they are gauging how long the wave will last. This whole wave of, oh, Imole's death, how long will it last, And when they realize that the wave is gradually fading, then this whole community that they set up, and FBI and CIA and the Chinese intelligence that they use to come and investigate issues, right? Then all of a sudden they wrap up the whole investigation and come up with any flimsy conclusion they can give us. And then that's the end of it, And why am I saying this? Because I know we always want to be positive, or something will happen out of it. We always want to be positive, it's a Nigerian thing. But the reality is different, There have been many incidents that happen in this country that we just swept under the rug and it's like it never happened. Do you remember Chibok girls? Do you still remember? Bring Back Our Girls campaign that Michelle Obama was on, and it looks like the whole world was on. Bring back the girls. How many of them came back? How many of them are still there? How many people don't care anymore? Should we talk about the thousands of lives that were lost to Boko Haram during Buhari's regime? And we're saying, oh, no to Boko Haram and all that stuff. And what happened? Oh, investigation, police is going to do something, blah, 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 blah. That's gone, Then what else again? Oh, yeah. And SARS. Oh, boy. That was one. Investigation. And then to make matters worse, oh, nobody died and it was all a lie and all that stuff, which I kind of felt is the worst insult you can give another human being, is to treat them like they did not exist. I think there's no insult worse than that, when you treat another human being like they did not exist. So, nobody died and blah, blah, only for us to realize that some money was allocated for burial, So, it's kind of sad when you hear that. And then now, we're on this case, the death of Imole, and everybody is, this one, they said we're going to do investigation, DSS and blah, blah, everybody's on it. And then you all know how this is going to go. They're going to keep doing the investigation. And at the end of the day, when they realize that people have moved on to other things, which is always the case in Nigeria because our problems are just never ending, when we realize people have moved on to other things, they'll wrap up the investigation, come up with one flimsy conclusion, and that will be the end of the whole story. So I don't support us playing politics with human lives. I don't support that, because the reason why I don't support it is you never know. When it's happening to somebody, you may feel comfortable, because it's not happening to you. But the reality is, if it can happen to somebody, you better be afraid, because it can happen to you, And this is not, honestly, it's better you love somebody when they are here than when they are there. Love them when they are here. I still remember this song by 3 Doors Down, Love Me When I'm Gone. The man was talking about love me when I'm here. That's the best time to love somebody. And some of you who may be protesting, use this opportunity to also look at people in your lives, that may be going through some other things. They may be contemplating suicide, they may be going through economic hardship, they may be going to all manners of things that may make them want to take their life. You should pay attention to them, because I remember a few years ago, one of my friends took his life, and when I even realized it, I couldn't just believe it. It just felt like it was not real. He was having problems, and we've talked a few times, only for him to realize that he has taken his life, So when we are protesting on these issues, we should look at those ones that we love too, and make sure that they are okay, because it's very, very important, So what I'm trying to get in this is not that we should not protest when some people die, or we should not protest when something tragic happens to somebody. What I'm trying to get at is this. Number one is this. What I want to get at is this. We have to understand how the game is played in Nigeria. We have to know the game already, the playbook. Because if we know the playbook, we'll know how to change things. What is going to happen, like I said, is they will keep gauging the wave. How is this protest going? How is it going? Then they'll be dragging the investigation, dragging. At the end of the day, nothing will come out of it. You understand? Or they just come up with some flimsy conclusion that, oh, this happened and blah, blah, that's it. Because there are many people that are involved in this and some of them don't want to talk, So, and the second one is, those people you have in your lives, your loved ones, listen to them, pay attention to them, ask if they are doing okay. It's kind of important. Just ask if they are doing okay. Because sometimes we get so caught up in our own wants, our own desires, the things that we care about, we get so caught up in it that we fail to pay attention to the people that we say we love, the people that we say we love. Loving me, I prefer you love me when I'm here, not when I'm there. That's what I prefer. But unfortunately, this is where we are at now. When he was here, he was all alone. At least he felt all alone. And now he's gone. We are all trying to mourn him, And it's kind of sad when you are in the afterlife, or maybe if the afterlife, if you can see the world and then you see people mourning you and you can't even reciprocate the love, it's kind of heartbreaking, So on that note, that's what I have to say for this, And this video is dedicated to all those people who have lost Chibok girls, Boko Haram people, Tuk, and SARS, and of course, Imole. Bye.